Good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Princess Samuel, and let me give you a brief story or just a summary about me. So, I'm a broadcaster and a voiceover artist. I also am a sickle cell advocate and a serial volunteer, meaning I get to volunteer on several platforms and with several NGOs, getting to work with them and giving back to the society. Most times, I volunteer with about five NGOs. Yes, one is focused on um, providing shelter for the homeless here in Nigeria, and there are two others whose focus are on people living with sickle cell disorder. Yes, there's one that's basically, no, two others rather are basically about community impact, giving back to the society, trying to eradicate the poverty, and hunger in the society. And going through all of this, over the years, I've also worked with some other NGOs that also do stuff, maybe like leadership stuff, teaching young people, educating them about health, sexual health, the implications of it, and all of that. But then, summary is I live with sickle cell, and I've just been able to find my purpose in doing these things, giving back and volunteering. And so far, it has been one of the best things I've achieved in this life, being that there's this excitement, there's this energy, this joy that comes to your heart when you realize that you're making the life of somebody else better, and there's nothing more that gives fulfillment other than that. For me personally, some other people find fulfillment in so many other things, right? But for me, that is the peak of it. But today, let me quickly say Happy New Year to you guys. I'm sorry, I forgot. Happy New Year to you. And 2022 promises to be amazing. It promises to be exciting. It promises to give us all of the good things, and all of your heart desires. That's my prayer and my desire for you, that you have everything that your heart desires. But one thing above all that I desire for you is that you get to fulfill your purpose. You get to find your purpose and you get to fulfill it. So many people be like, what's purpose? What's all of these things and all? One thing I'll tell you purpose is, in the summary, is that thing that gives you fulfillment, that thing that makes you happy, that deep down resonates in your spirit, that, oh, this is it. You just heave a sigh of relief, like, this is it. That's your purpose. Once you can do that and you get that feeling, that's it. But for this year, I'll be going through a devotional and journal. It's 365 days to understanding, releasing, and maximizing your potential. And it was written by Dr. Miles Monroe. And so I'll just quickly share with you what I studied today. And then today's topic says, don't settle for what you have. Now it says, so we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. That's gotten from the Holy Books, the Bible, 2 Corinthians 4 verse 18. Now, this particular talk today is about understanding your potential, what you have in you. And then you realize that potential is always present, waiting to be exposed. It demands that you never settle for what you have accomplished. One of the greatest enemies of your potential is success. God wants you to maximize the potential He has given to you. You are not yet what you are supposed to be, though you may be pleased with what you are now. Don't accept your present state in life as final, because it is just that, a state. Don't be satisfied with your last accomplishments, because there are many accomplishments yet to be perfected. Since you are full of potential, you should not be the same person next year that you are this year. So I'm just going to summarize it as, don't be the same person you were last year. Do you understand? Don't be the same person this year. You're meant to be like a refined work in progress. Your potential is there. It's always present. It's always existent. You're continue to renew it. And one thing is, like it already says, that the greatest enemy of your potential is success. So when you achieve something, when you've done something big and you feel that's the peak of it for you, feel that's the height, oh, I've attained this, I've gotten it, and that's all that there is. But that shouldn't be. Whereas that should be the starting point. You get to evolve, you get to look deep within you and bring out all other things that are there that you haven't touched, that you haven't done. You understand? So let me complete the reading and then I'll tell you what my own summary from this devotional today was. So the other part of it says, never accept success as a lifestyle. It is but a phase. Never accept an accomplishment as the end. It is but a mark in the process. Because you are God's offspring, there are many selves within you that lie dormant, untapped, and unused. Your primary problem is that you do not think like God does. There are many selves within you that lie dormant, untapped, and unused. God is always looking for what is not yet visible. He expects to find inside each person and thing He created more than is evident on the outside. On the other hand, man is often satisfied with what he has, or at least, if not satisfied, he thinks there is nothing better. Thus, he settles for what he has. Therein lies the tragedy of life. The minute we begin to settle down and be satisfied with what we have, we lose the possibility of revealing what is really inside us. Too often, we die without exploring the gifts, abilities, and successes that lay hidden within us. Our thoughts, ideas, and possibilities are not used. We fail to realize the vast potential that is stored within us. We are like batteries in a radio that is never played. Our potential is wasted. Since you're full of potential, you should not be the same person next year that you are this year. Now, this is a goal to work towards. I know so many of us have written our New Year goals, our resolutions, and all the things we want to do. But one thing you should take with you all through the days of this year is that you shouldn't be the same person next year that you are this year. So you should strive to be better. Now, the example or the illustration they used is a battery in a radio that is not being played. Man, that's such a waste, like, what's the essence of putting the battery there? The battery would have worked better in a remote control or in a clock, something that makes it work, and people can see that it is working. But when you take something that's full of so much potential and put without being used, that's a waste. And it is not our portion, hopefully. And I pray that we all maximize the potential that lies within us. I pray that this year we achieve that which God has placed in us. One thing you should know is you ought to think like God does. God sees a lot in you. That's why, irrespective of how much we've sinned, irrespective of how careless we live our lives, He still shows us mercy. He still comes to us. He still helps us. He still looks down upon us, and He still sees value in you. No matter how derailed your life is gone, no matter how things may have gone, on the radar of human beings, you don't rate. You're not there because you don't have so much achievement and all of that. But God still sees potential in you. And that's the way you should see yourself. Do not give up on yourself. Do not look down on yourself. So my takeaway from this, the summary of what I studied and I wrote in my journal, was success is one of the greatest enemies of our potential. It gives the ethereal feeling that we have arrived even when we only brushed past the surface of our potentials. Success is not a lifestyle, it is a phase. There is so much that lies within us, untapped, dormant, and unused. God is looking for such things to show forth. You're not just about what you show, you are everything within you that people are yet to see. Start exploring all of the skills, gifts, abilities that lie hidden within you. There is so much potential There's so much potential stored within you, and it needs to be used. Don't waste the potential God has put inside of you. Use it well. Use every single bit of it to maximum capacity. That's my encouragement to you. Use every gift you have to maximum capacity. It may look stupid to the human mind. In fact, you may have a gift that people look down on. Use it. Use it, my dear. I'm just encouraging you today. And thank you so much for stopping by. I will be coming through every other day with this as I go through my devotional just to take you along. And if you love this video, please like, share, and subscribe. God bless you and see you at the top. Cheers.